So, this is my mother, Jennifer Blackburn. She is a... What are you, Jennifer?
I am a controller for a group of equine veterinarians.
Okay. What is involved in this equine veterinary business? What is your main job?
We do the accounting for large horse hospitals, equine hospitals across the country. There's about 10 from California to Rhode Island, and they each have a different kind of horses that they specialize in. So.
Okay. What math do you use for your job?
Well, in accounting you do lots of balancing, so you have to have, if you do something to one account, you have to do it to another. So you do lots of, I guess you would do algebra because you're problem solving.
Do you do any sort of graphs or?
We do graphs when I have to do presentations for the board members or the owners. Then I have to present statistics in the graphs for how well we're doing, what kind of money we're making, what money we're spending. So
Money's a good purpose to this job. What level of math is required for your job?
Well, since the computer, there's a lot of things that the computer can do for you. So we have programs that do part of the math for you. You have to make sure that computers will sometimes not do the right formula, or so you have to make sure you can double check. So I would say mainly algebra. At least you have to have at least high school, if not college degree.
Okay. Where did you learn the necessary math? Did you learn it in high school, college? And if high school, do you remember what class you learned it in?
High school, it was an accounting class, and that's when I decided I wanted to be an accountant. And then from there, I took college classes and cost accounting and regular accounting and statistics. Yes, statistics.
Okay, so how does your understanding of math benefit you in this job?
Well, because I'm dealing with money every day, and I'm dealing with someone else's money, so they're very, I don't know. I mean, if you're spending someone else's money or taking care of someone else's money, then it's real important. You could lose your job if you don't handle fiduciary responsibility the way you're supposed to.
This is true. So I've experienced some people.
And it's very sensitive in that I'm dealing with payroll, and I'm dealing with all kinds of investments and information if it's leaked, then yes, I would get fired. So
it's very important.
It's very important.
What is your favorite part of your job?
I guess that I like things in a box. Because accounting is one certain way, I like accounting. The fun part of it is getting to see horses in all sorts of different areas. Surgery, I get to sometimes go in and watch surgery. Sometimes I get to see what they do to a horse, or there's also the babies, and so it's fun and it's interesting because the veterinarians don't know a lot about accounting, and so you get to kind of teach them.
That's cool. So any interesting stories or experiences?
It's always interesting to see a couple 1,000-pound horse upside down getting a colonoscopy or something like that.
Oh.
So
That
especially when the accounting office is above the operating.
So it smells.
So it may not smell as great.
Okay, so would you recommend this job to future high school students such as us, up and coming?
Oh yes.
Any particular reasons?
Well, I mean, accounting
endorsements?
can go lots of different. You can go into lots of different areas. if you want to be a tax accountant, then you have certain areas that, certain times of the year that you're busy, you know when you're busy, and certain times that you know you can take off. So if you were a stay-at-home mom, could stay at home, you could work your schedule around that. Or it also usually makes a lot of money, so to pay the bills and pay for, you know, your lifestyle or your hobbies or whatever. So most people don't end up maybe not liking their job, but at least if you make enough money,
then
you can enjoy your hobbies.
This is true. Well, thank you, Jennifer Blackburn, for letting us interview you for this math project.